Oh, that doesn't feel long, but let's see how long it goes on this one. I think we're at one person. If they were just one person. Appreciate the people staying. There's like a few other people with me. Okay, let's go there, shall we? Fourth was train mine was mint with a local agony. It forced me to win my tail and then set me free. Since then, I've unto an hour, agony returned, and my ghastly tale was told, this heart within me burned. I had said it said, and very strange, supernatural, and nothing. And it's like something as opposed to human beings, not beings, however, desire for you to be still the same. He is at certain periods torn up, as it were, by an intellectual earthquake, and is forced to bear the inner depths of his spirit to another. For one person, I'm reading because you only hear is chat. Can you chat? I mean, is a chat vibe finally? I can say hi to you, or I can keep reading. It's the Transformation by Mary Shelley. It's what I'm reading. Do you want me to start over? No? Okay. Hi there. I hope you stay in next and how you start, and until someone starts chatting, then I'll get more interested in it, probably. You can start chatting if you want, and I will look up the article to make sure. Okay? Cool? Cool. If you were my last live, cool boy actually subscribe to me. I'm impressed. I don't know if I should sub that. I'll check out videos later. I am a witness of the truth of this. I had dearly sworn to myself never to be able to continue ears the horrors of which I once, in excess of friendly pride, delivered myself over. The holy man who heard my confession and reconciled me to the church is dead. Now that once, none knows that once. Why should it not be thus? Why tell a tale of imperious printing of province and soul-subduing humility? Why, answer me, you who are wise in secret human nature. I only know that so it is, and so in spite of the strong resolve of a pride that is too much mastery, of shame and even fear, so to render myself odious to my species, I must speak. Whoa, why is this nine people now? Hi, the rest of you. People, feel free to chat. I will look up, and if you start chatting, I'll probably stop reading, talk back to you. Currently, I'm reading Transformation by Mary Shelley. Yeah, it doesn't need a thank you sign. Okay. Hi. Oh. Hi, Joshua. Hello? Oh, sorry. Should I get closer to the camera? I was really far away. Hi, Brenda Martin. We're just gonna lay down. Genoa, my birthplace, proud city. Looking up on the blue Mediterranean, dost thou remember me in my boyhood, when thy cliffs and promontories, thy bright sky and gay vineyards were my world. Happy time, when to the young heart the narrow-bodied universe, which leaves. Thanks. RC Car Bros. Is that good enough? Thanks, Chad Holcomb. Wait, I missed the chat. Whoa. Hi, Dog123. Hi, RC Car Bros. Hey, it's Rob. Thanks. Thanks for subbing. Chatting. Hi, Ryland Goplo. That's why I have, like, the comments disabled, so if I do that again, just, like, if I ask for it, just, like, give me a thumbs up so I know and I can restart it if you guys need. I'm currently reading, though. Thanks, RC Car Bros. That's awesome. I did not expect to get so many subs by going live. Now I'm gonna be like 110, and I'll have to, like, I don't know how I even got 100 subs, but I'll have to give you guys a long format video, or just, like, more lives. Into the young heart, the narrow-bonded universe, which reads, by its very limitation, free scope to the imagination, enchains our physical arities and soul periods in our lives. Innocence and enjoyment are united. Yet who can look back to childhood and not remember its sorrows and its harrowing fears? What do I usually do on my videos? I haven't posted any long format videos. For shorts, it's just random things. Sometimes it's like a cosplay for usually anime. Not always an anime. Actually, no, it's only like for one anime ever. And I don't have a wig, so any character I cosplay has to be blonde. I have the materials for clothing in my closet. Otherwise, it's just random. Sometimes it's like, oh, let's sing along to my favorite songs, or oh, how many songs do I know? How up the trends was I in 2020? But here I'm out. But I don't do too much anything interesting. But feel free to check out all the videos if you want. At some point I'm going to post a long format because my name is ConspiracyTheorist101. I'm going to talk about conspiracies. In fact, we could do a live about that at some point. Not right now. I hope that answers your question. Yet who can look back to childhood and not remember its sorrows and harrowing fears? I was born with this imperious, haughty kind of spirit. I quailed before my father only, and he, generously and noble, but capricious and tyrannical, at once fostered and checked the wild impetuosity of my character, making obedience necessary, but inspiring no respect for the motives which guided his commands. To be a man, free, independent, or in better words, insolent and domineering, was the hope and prayer of my rebel heart. My father had one friend, a wealthy, generous, noble, who, in a political conflict, was suddenly sentenced to banishment and his property confiscated. The Marchese Torello went to exile alone. Like my father, he was a widower. He had one child, the almost infant Juliet. He was left under my father's guardianship. Oh, now there's only one person. I hope you like my reading. Did comments turn off? Wait. Is that a yes? Comments turned off? Is that turned off? Yeah, like stop it. Yes. Is that turned off? Okay. I guess that's a no. That didn't turn off. I hope you're enjoying my reading. I should certainly have been unkind to a lovely girl, but that I was forced by my position to become her protector. A variety of childlike incidents all tended to one point, to make Juliet see me a rock in defiance, iron her, one who has perished through the soft sensibility of her nature, too rudely visited, for my guardian care. We grew up together. The opening rose in May was not more sweet than this dear girl. Oh, so many sweet people. I'm reading. Hi. Feel free to comment if the comments are still on, if the chat's still on. Feel free to chat. I'll look up and hopefully see it. An irritation of beauty was spread over her face, her form, her step, her voice. My heart weeps even now to think of all the relying, gentle, loving, and pure that she enshrined. When I was 11 and Juliet 8 years of age, a cousin of mine, much older than either, he seemed to us a man, took great notice of my playmate. He called her his bride and asked her to marry him. She refused, and he insisted, drawing her unwillingly towards him. Suspicious. Am I right, people? It's like much older than this 8-year-old and this like 12-year-old or 11-year-old. and he's telling her to be his bride. That is like speaking something from whatever is written, but that's suspicious. With the countenance of an emotional maniac, I threw myself on him, and I strove to draw his sword. I clung to his neck with ferocious resolve to strangle him. He was obliged to call for assistance to disengage himself from me. On that night, I led Juliet to the chapel of our house. I made her touch the sacred relics. I harrowed her child's heart, and profaned her child's lips with an oath that she would be mine and mine only. Still a little sus, I gotta be honest. Did y'all turn off? Okay, sure. Can you send me that emoji? Okay. When those days passed away, Torel returned in a few years and became wealthier and more prosperous than ever. When I was 17, my father died. He had been magnificent to fragility. Torel would rejoice that my minority would afford an opportunity for sharing my fortunes. Juliet and I had been affianced beside my father's deathbed. Torel was to be a second parent to me. I decided to see the world and I was indulged. I went to Florence, to Rome, to Naples. Thence I passed to Toulon, and at length reached what had been the bourne of my wishes, Paris. Paris. This is Paris. There is a wild work in Paris then. The poor king, Charles VI, now sane, now mad, now monarch, and an abject slave, was the very mockery of humanity. The queen, the dauphin, the Duke of Burgundy, alternately friends and foes, now beating tragical feasts, now shedding blood and rivalry, were blind to the miserable state of their country and the dangers that impended over it, and gave themselves wholly up to absolute enjoyment of savage strife. My character still followed. I was ignorant and arrogant and self-willed. I loved display, and above all, I threw off all control. We're reading The Transformation by Mary Shelley, by the way. My young friends were eager to foster passions which furnished them with pleasures. I was deemed handsome. I was master of every knightly accomplishment. I was disconnected with any political party. I grew a favorite with all. My presumption and arrogance was pardoned in one so young. I became spoiled proud. Who can control me? Not the letters and advice of Dorella. Only strong necessity visiting me in the average shape of an empty purse. But there were means to fill the world. Acre after acre, estate after estate, I sold. My dress, my jewels, my horses, and capucins were almost unrivaled in gorgeous Paris, while the lands of my inheritance passed into possession of others. Hello, two other people who joined. We're reading The Transformation by Mary Shelley. The Duke of Orleans was waylaid and murdered by the Duke of Burgundy. Fear and terror possessed all Paris. The dauphin, and the queen shut themselves up. Every pleasure was suspended. I grew weary of this state of things, and my heart yearned for my boyhood haunts. I was merely a beggar, yet I still would go there, claim my bride, and rebuild my fortunes. Few happy ventures as a merchant would make me rich again. Nevertheless, I could not return in humble guise. My last act was to dispose of my remaining estate near Alberum for half its worth, for ready money. Then I dispatched all kinds of artifacts, auras, furniture, regal splendor to fit up the last relic of my inheritance, and placed in Genoa. I lingered a little longer, yet ashamed of part of the prodigal return, I feared I should play. I sent my horses, one match of Spanish Janet. I dispatched to my promised bride. Its capuchon flamed with jewels and gold, and a cloak half of red, gold. In every part I caused to be entwined with the initials of Juliet and Guido, a present found favor in hers and her father's eyes. It's always a bad reading. It's not like I can't read, I just have trouble speaking out loud sometimes. Still to return a proclaimed spendthrift, the mark of impertinent wonder, cross of scorn, and to encounter singly the reproach of taunts of my fellow citizens, was no alluring prospect. As a shield to immune my censure, I invited some few of the most reckless of my comrades to accompany me. Thus I went armed against the world, heading a rankling feeling, half fear, half threatenance by Vaga. I can't believe y'all are here listening to me read, but I guess I appreciate it. Thank you. I arrived in Genoa. I trod the pavement of my ancestral palace. My proud step was no interpreter of my heart, for I deeply felt that, though surrounded by every luxury, I was a beggar. The first step I took in claiming Juliet must widely declare me as such. I read contempt or pity in the looks of all. I fancied the rich and poor, young and old, and all regarded me with derision. Flora came not near me. No wonder that my second folly should expect a son's difference in me, waiting burst on him. Regaled and strung by a sense of my follies and deferment, I strove to throw the blame on others. We kept nightly orgies in Palazzo Perugita. The sleepless wilderness night followed by listless supine morning. At the Ave Maria, we showed our dainty persons in the street, stopping at the sober citizens, casting insolent glances on the shrinking woman. Juliet was not among them. No. If she had been there, shame would have driven me away. If love had not brought me to her feet. Oh, hi, person. Oh, Popmaster, you're back. Hi. You were my last live. Oh, and we just stopped 2 people. Sorry, I didn't notice you. Hi. Oh, and you're 4. Hi, Rita. We're reading The Transformation by Mary Shelley. I grew tired of this. Suddenly I paid the Marquis a visit. He was at his villa, one among the many which vest of the suburb of San Pietro di Orina. It was the month of May. The blossoms of the fruit trees were fading among the thick green foliage. The vines were shooting forth, the ground strewed with broad olive blossoms. Olive blossoms? Is that right? The firefly was in the little hedge. Heaven and earth wore a mantle of surpassing beauty. Capella welcomed me kindly, though seriously, and even his displeasure soon wore away. Some resemblance to my father, some look and tone of youthfulness before influence, softened the good old man's heart. He sent for his daughter, who presented me to her as her betrothed. The chamber became hallowed by a holy light as she entered. Hers was that cherub look, those large, soft eyes, full dimpled cheeks, and mouth of infinite sweetness. That expression, the rare union of happiness and love. Admiration first possessed me. She's mine. As the second proud emotion, she's mine as the second proud emotion, and my lips curled with haughty triumph. I had not been the enfant gâte of his beauties. go through that. Hi Tyler Barton. Sorry. Hey Tyler. Hey Tyler Barton. I just tried to do a not French word and it went terribly. I apologize to his French. It's probably French at least. Of the beauties of France, not to have learnt the art of pleasing the soft-hearted women. If towards men I was overbearing, the defiance I paid to them was more in contrast. I commenced my courtship by the display of 1,000 gallantries to Juliet, who allowed me from infancy, had never admitted the devotion of others, and who, though accustomed to the expressions of admiration, was uninitiated in the language of love. Lovers. Use water. Hydrated, apparently. For a few days, all went well. Toil never alluded to my extravagance. He treated me as a favorite son, but the time came and we discussed the preliminaries to my union with his daughter. When this fair face of things could be overcast, a contract had been drawn up in my father's lifetime. I had rendered this, in fact, void by having squandered the whole of the family wealth, which was to have been shared by Juliet and myself. Truella, in consequence, chose to consider this bond as cancelled and proposed another, in which the wealth lies bestowed and immeasurably increased, though so many restrictions as to the mode of spending, that I, who saw independence only and free career had been given to my own curious will, taunted him as taking advantage of my situation. Sorry. Oh, hi Commodore 311. Hi. We're reading The Transformation by Mary Shelley. I mean, if you guys want to just talk instead I read, that's fine, but you gotta tell me. And refused utterly to subscribe to his conditions. I should read about Pavia? Are you sure? Why don't you tell me about Pavia? You could do that. Really? He is. That's cool. He was number 2. That's cool. What else do you know about him? Oh, that's a shame it's not number 1. Apparently he was born in 2001. I am looking up stuff about him now. You got me curious, I have to say. 5'10". Okay, he's number 2 quarterback. Started all 15 games for SCU in 2023. Well, that's impressive. Wow. Then let's look at Wikipedia, huh? Okay, now I'm on his wiki. Because all famous people have wiki page. named the most valuable player in 2022. Newcomer all year, second team all sec, second team all pizza. Are there any other facts about it? Oh, there's a high school called Volcano High School? I did not know that. Wow. No, I don't know Vanderbilt. Who's Vanderbilt? Okay, people, now we're talking football. Oh, it's a college. Okay. Where is said college located? Oh, okay. Nashville. Makes sense. Sounds like something that would be Nashville. Vanderbilt. Is it a good college? Awesome. Research University. Founded in 1873. Huh. The acceptance rate is 6.7% as of 2022. Impressive. Ooh, that's a lot of money. The tuition fees, like $63,000. Why did I not know this college existed? Do you go to Vanderbilt? Do you go to the college? Vanderbilt. Bill. You know, the college you're just talking about. Do you go there? Oh, okay. Do you want to go there? Okay. Well, would you go there if you could, though? Sorry. Yeah, it looks hard. The acceptance rate was like 6.7. I wish you luck when you do have to go to college. I hope you get into that. Sounds super cool. No, I'm not in college yet. Still technically in high school.
No, I don't know.
Should I go back to reading, or do you want to talk more?
I think I just active.
Oh. Should I go back to reading?
I think I just left the call.
But
Oh, hi. You're back. Yay. Do you have any more questions, or
do you want to talk about something?
should I go back to reading? I started my channel and I named it that to annoy one of my friends. I'm like, I'm just, because my friend has a channel too, and it's inside Marley's mind. It's pretty good. I like it. She's great. She's like, oh, you need to get a channel. You need to sign up and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll start a conspiracy channel about your channel. And I'm like,
yes, your dog is not real. That's my main conspiracy. The dog isn't real. But I do actually legitimately like conspiracies. They're fun to read. And not exactly debunk, but you know. And at some point, I'm definitely going to post a long form video or just a live, and we're going to talk all about conspiracies. Definitely. Not today, but at some point. I also recently heard a conspiracy Tom Cruise is a vampire. And it's kind of believable, though.
Do you post stuff, or
do you just watch?
fair enough. Hard to create content sometimes. Yeah, fair enough. It's hard to create content.
I feel like if you do post stuff, you'll have to go live occasionally, probably. So, yeah.
Do you like reading, or
do you play any sports?
fair enough. Sometimes like, oh, you just have to find the right book, but other times like, nah, reading's not that good.
I mean, I like reading, but it just comes in waves. Like, sometimes reading's great. Other times, I'm not that into it. Although I would consider myself a reader. Sometimes, like, you need to find the right book. Other times, there's no right book.
Do you play sports though? Fair enough. I don't know what
books are that school is trying to force you to read, but they're always terrible. I mean, sometimes, like, a good book, like, I don't know, I think, what's it called?
Mockingbird?
To Kill a Mockingbird is sort of good, but sometimes what they're trying to get you to read is just nonsense.
Especially how they ban, I don't know if it's still banned, but they ban, like, Huckleberry Finn and stuff. It's like they ban all the best books. Yeah, How to Kill a Mockingbird.
I read it once. It was really good. It's not like my favorite book. I wouldn't read it again, but I have to say it was good to read at least once. I'm reading Crime and Punishment.
The version I got is very long, this thick. So, but I do like it.
I would recommend reading it if you like to read.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Long Way Down. No, was it good? What's it about?
Nice. What's it about? Did you leave again? Where'd you go? Does anyone else in the chat want to say something?
I know there are more of you. I know it.
Interesting. This sounds really cool. Oh my god. It's like a really cool book.
I'll have to look at it.
I don't know. Then I keep notes. Oh, notes app. Ooh, that's cool. That actually sounds really interesting.
Where's the thing I'm looking for?
Cool. I'm trying to find it. What type of books do you like?
You like horror books or funny books or fantasy? I mean, I think you don't like books very much, but out of what you do like, what genre are they? Everyone sounds familiar, but I can't remember why. Sounds like that with the dome.
Based on a true story?
Those are pretty good.
I was just looking at the true crime
True crime section.
But sometimes it's like, this story is based on a true one. So.
It's a lot harder to find those unless you're looking.
I don't think I
have anything like that? Ooh.
That's cool.
Interesting. Feeling escape it?
And that.
Should I read my read list?
What do you have done there? Yeah? Oh. Hi. I just looked back up and it's like 0 people watching. I'm like, oh,
Should I end it? That's probably end it if there's 0 people watching for more than a minute or so. Someone's back up.
and everyone's gone.
Oh, someone's back.
Is someone, you keep coming and going, or are there multiple people coming and going? I'll be honest, if there's no one watching for like a straight minute and a half or half a minute. Oh, thank you. Thanks for staying.
They have a little thing in the corner, like,
Up here on my screen.
it's like, this is how many people are watching right now. It says 2 currently. And it, like, drops down to 0, drops back up to 1,
Drops down to 0, goes back to 1. I'm like, what's happening?
I don't know if it's accurate.
Now it's at 0. I mean, like, if you need to go, tell me and I'll probably end it, but the live. But
I want to stay and talk to you if that's fine.
yeah, it says there's only one.
Person watching. Definitely not interesting enough for those other people. But it's fun chatting with you.
It's really fun. Do you play sports?
You seem to like football a lot. Football.
Excuse me, okay. And now it says 0. Cool.
I played basketball like a few times with a few friends, but I had 0 for those days. Do you play football in golf, or do you like to watch it?
Cool.
I don't play football or golf.
And I don't watch it very often. I don't know.
I guess I'm more into
Fiction than real life.
I did recently get into a show.
Fair enough, football friends. I did recently get into a show about soccer. Well, you know,
It was in Europe though, of course, but
yeah, football. And like, it's hilarious. But like, I'd never thought of like a show about football /
soccer. British football.
But it's hilarious, so that's like the only sport thing I ever watch. Unless it's like a friend playing, then I'm like, sure, I'll watch it. Support your friends.
I only play mini golf, unfortunately.
Do you like to watch movies though?
Or TV shows.
Okay, fair enough. I'll turn off the live. Well, have a good night or day or evening, or have a good
life. If I never see you again, I hope I do.
You seem super nice. This is my first time streaming, like, this is my first time doing live ever. But I might stream more often after this. Yeah. Oh, great to meet you.
Hope we see each other again at some point. Probably won't be that often if I do stream, but
How long is so creepy, also. Okay, cool. I hope to see you again in the spring. Bye. Have a great day, night, evening, whatever. Okay, the other two people are actually watching and posting like my imagination or computer creates pancakes on me. Chat or something? I have a chat. It's right here on my screen. Right here in the bottom corner. And if you want to keep going, you better tell me because otherwise I'm gonna end this. So, like, just keep going with like simple questions like, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, what food do you like? Something like that. I will give you maybe like another half a minute. And then I'm gonna end my stream if you don't respond. Alright, other person. You personally too. You too. Bye. Have a nice night, evening, day, whatever you have going on right now. I mean, if you want to chat though, that's completely fine with me and I'll stay on longer. Otherwise, I should get going. We have 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Goodbye, other person. I hope you enjoyed the stream if you were watching for however long you were watching. Have a good day, night. Okay. Bye.